Hey there, this is episode 3 of Getting to Know Me, Nelson Quigley, from my friends and possibly family and future family. I know that there's a lot of ums and ers in some of my videos, and I'm going to try to get better about that, but this is just seat of the pants recording and telling what I know about my family and about me and things that have happened. Today we're going to start with my dad's side of the family, which my dad was born in Winter Garden, Florida, 1936. He was born, his mother and father were, his dad was Warren James Quigley, and his mother, I think I said in that prior video, was Texie Nelson, and then she took the last name Quigley when she married my grandfather. I didn't know my great-grandparents. I was told that my great-grandfather on my grandfather's side committed suicide when he was in his 40s. He had some depression. I don't know really anything else at all about them. My grandparents had 7 kids, with my dad being the baby. Like me, I'm the baby of our family as well. My mom had 5 kids and my dad had 4. So I have a half brother. He's still my real brother, my full brother. Anyway, on my dad's side, my dad was the baby. And I don't know a whole lot of stories or a lot about my dad's side of the family. We kind of wasn't around them a whole lot when I was growing up. I got together with a lot of them as I've been older. I know many of them, and they're very awesome people. Really, really close to a few of them, different times. So, one story about my dad. He was at the Dozier School for Boys, I think when he was 15, which is in Marianna, Florida. That's not a really happy place. Google that. He'd gotten a little bit of trouble when he was 15 and ended up there. It's a bad place. Anyway, just Google it and you'll find out something about it. Or White House Boys. He wasn't necessarily a White House boy. My dad didn't tell a lot about his time there. I did talk with him probably more than just about anybody else of us kids. I used to ask him about things. As he was older, he told me a story about how they had to fight. They would get taken out if they were, arguing with another boy or whatever. They ended up fighting. They had to put on the gloves. And all the other boys circle around them and they had to fight. He said he had to fight a few times. Most of the time he had to fight somebody who was much older than him. Yeah, my dad was probably pretty tough. Those stories probably made him, and what happened there probably made him a little bit of who he was. My dad had some problems with authority, and he had a temper. There's things with everybody's parents and things that went on. He never really held a job in all those years. He never really held a good job. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or if it didn't, but that's about the way it is. And that's my dad's side of the family, basically. Many of them are still in the Winter Garden, Ocoee area. And Apopka was right beside it, so that's definitely where we were. And that was pretty much on my dad's side. My grandparents are both buried in Winter Garden. And my dad is buried in Seminole Springs Cemetery off of 44 in Seminole Springs. So that's my dad's side of the story, and we'll talk about my mom on the next episode. Hope you guys are all doing great. Have a blessed day.